Hi everyone, Jordan Abney here, Executive Director BC School Sports with your monthly video update. Hard to believe we're in November already. If you have any topics that you want us to cover during these updates, please don't hesitate to email, text, tweets, whatever it is, get us the information you're looking for. As often if you're looking for it, others are looking for it too, and we're looking to provide you with as much information as we can. In terms of the updates this month, we'll start with an update on Motion 40 from the last AGM. There was a memo that was sent out to all principals and athletic directors just last week that clarified what we're calling a bridge amendment, basically a minor change to the motion that was passed for the duration of this academic year only, as it pertains to the eligibility of both international students and boarding students. So to clarify, previously the policy that was passed basically said any student who is a boarding student or international student that received any sort of scholarship, bursary, or financial aid was ineligible for BC School Sports competition. There is some concern with that, obviously, from a number of schools, both independent and public, but especially those that are boarding schools. And so it had been many months of back and forth and trying to look at different solutions. Eventually, we came to a spot where we felt that there was a reasonable position to be had, that there would be, for any student that isn't paying the full posted sort of fare, whether it be international boarding for that school or district, if they're receiving any sort of financial assistance, then in that case they'd be required to pay a minimum of $26,000, which is roughly the same as what any student may be paying as an international student at a public school. So again, if you are public or independent, doesn't matter. If you have an international student that is paying the 100% of the posted rate, whether that be from the district or from your school specifically, no problems. They're eligible as an international student or boarding student. If they are receiving funding, then they must be paying at least $26,000 after any of those scholarships, bursaries, financial aids, etc. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us for clarification. The second big item is the rezoning. I know many groups and local organizations are starting to get together to talk about the rezoning that's happening next year, specifically for those that are in the Fraser Valley and Lower Mainland, as we'll be moving from 7 to 9 zones as the membership approved at the AGM last year. We have a document that is in its final stages of drafting and will be published likely next week. That will have a bunch of information for both zones and commissions and schools as to sort of guidance, certain things that are sort of mandated by BC School Sports, certain things that will be at the discretion of the zone, or certain things that will be at the discretion of the commissions. So you can look for that document next week as we look to publish that and provide some guidance to establish some consistency across our sports, but yet still recognizing that there is an element of individuality and difference, nuance between our sports. So be on the lookout for that. It'll include things like how to structure your zone from a governance standpoint, the dissolution of your current zones for those that are affected, zone tournament structure and birthing, provincial tournament structure and birthing, and just a bunch of data and resources to assist as you go through these discussions as commissions and zones. So just be on the lookout for that, and that'll be coming out next week. Next, just want to recognize some of our fall championship winners that we've already crowned this year. Our single A boys soccer championship was contested last week in Duncan, and St. Andrews Regional High School from Victoria came away as the champion. The double A girls field hockey championship was won by Collingwood from West Vancouver. Senior girls cross country, both the cross country events, boys and girls, were on a horrific day in Nanaimo where it was wet and cold, but the teams did a great job of battling the elements. And the senior girls champion was Sentinel Secondary School from North Vancouver, and the senior boys cross country champion was Oak Bay from Victoria. So congratulations to those schools and their athletes on a wonderful accomplishment. Still lots of exciting action coming up for the fall championships. We've got AA and AAA boys soccer that's coming next week. AAA girls field hockey as well as the following week we get into volleyball. So we've got 7 volleyball championships as well as our football championships. So Be sure to look on our website as well as bcss.tv, where you can find most of our championships streamed if you're looking for to see how your teams or friends or schools are doing. So bcss.tv is where you can see a lot of our streaming action. A couple other short updates. Reminder, the winter season of play does not begin until November 26th. That means that you can, obviously you can practice, you can hold tryouts, you can do those types of things whenever you feel it's appropriate to do so within your school, but you cannot play a game or even a scrimmage where it's School A versus School B until November 26th. As of that date, the season is open and you may start competing. Just ensure you're not competing before that date. For the ADs, a couple early dates to put on your calendar. December 19th, so right before the Christmas vacation. December 19th is the team registration deadline. So again, that deadline, you need to have your minimum numbers, you need to have your coach information, and just declare your team, which you do so through that process. The second date is January 23rd. So once you come back, you'll have about 2.5 weeks or so to make sure that your rosters are completed. So December 19th, team registration. January 23rd is the roster deadline for winter sports. Final thing, BCSS AGM. Our AGM is being held April 26th, 27th, and this year it's being held in Kelowna. We usually hold it 3 years down in the Lower Mainland somewhere, and then 1 year in a different location around the province. This is the 1 year that's somewhere else, and it will be in Kelowna. So we ask that you do plan to attend. The more people we have in the room, the better the discussion, the better the decisions that come out of it. So again, that's April 26th, 27th. It will be held in Kelowna at the Cove Lakeside Resort. We will be putting out information for booking rooms and so forth before the Christmas break. So probably sometime in December after the Winter Championships conclude, or sorry, the Fall Championships conclude. And from there, then we look forward to hearing that you will be joining us in Kelowna on April 26th and 27th for AGM. That's it for November. Again, if you have any questions on what we said, or if you have any suggestions for the video, don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll see you in December. Good luck. Bye-bye.